Well, we're seeing some backlash against the songs of Yo-Yo Honey Singh and Badshah. Well, it's not just about one song. This is about where India now decides to draw the line. India now clearly deciding to draw the line. Enough is enough, says court. First, it was Nora Fatehi's song Sar Ke Chunar that gets pulled down after backlash over vulgar lyrics. And now the Delhi High Court has ordered a complete takedown of Volume 1, a song linked to Yo-Yo Honey Singh and Badshah, two of the most famous pop singers in Hindi and Punjabi, both collaborating for a song called Volume 1. Their song has been asked to be pulled down by the Delhi High Court. The court's words are very clear and strong. It's called the song vulgar, obscene, insulting to women, so explicit that even the lyrics couldn't be repeated in court. The order is clear that the song must disappear from all platforms, everywhere. No clips or reels, no uploads should be allowed. So, well, we're looking at the court very clearly saying that art has some limits. You can't hide behind creative freedom. If the content is seen as degrading or obscene, then it will not be tolerated. Well, even if a song is 20 years old, it can still be banned today because courts are now keeping a hawk eye. Platforms are responsible too. Apps like YouTube, Spotify, they can't just host it and walk away. They will be liable. And now, with the new layer added, India's new IT rules are stricter. Platforms now have just 3 hours to take down flagged content. Even creators, YouTubers, influencers are under tighter watch. And under the BNS, even singing or sharing obscene videos or songs in public can be punishable, which means that a song is no longer just a song. It's content, it's data, it's something that spreads fast, and that's what's being taken seriously. It also earns money, so the court now is saying tolerance and threshold will be limited and that it should adhere to norms, and that makes it legally accountable as well. Well, is this about cleaning up misogyny in music, or is this the beginning of tighter control? Freedom of expression does exist, but so does responsibility. And right now, India is trying to redraw that line. I'm going to quickly bring on our panel Preeti Banerjee, social activist, and Vineet Jindal, advocate of the Supreme Court. Thanks very much, both of you. Preeti, your take on this, on the song Volume 1, which the Delhi High Court has said immediately from all platforms, pull it down. And these two superstars, Yo-Yo Honey Singh and Badshah, thrive on their music videos. It's huge, crores of money that's spent and earned on a song like that. The court says it's vulgar and disgusting. How are you looking at this trend lately?
Yes. As a social worker, I believe this issue is not only about a particular song, but it is about what kind of language and attitude we normalize in the society. When lyrics repetitively objectifying or insult women, they shape the mindset of young listener, and also what we are normalizing, and what kind of for our young generation, what we are providing, and what accountability as an artist also we are holding. Because I believe artists, they do have freedom of expression, but there should be an accountability and responsibility that what we are providing as a society, how constructive that is.
Okay. Now, well, is pulling down these songs enough? Why is that going to change our mentality? If we are moving towards this kind of music, then it's probably the need, that the demand of Gen Z, that they're wanting something like this. This is the lingo that's being spoken. Just shutting it down would probably look at it would be viewed by the younger generations as too regressive and backward and trying to control, while you know they are basically honoring culture of today. So how are you going to reverse that mentality?
Yes, that is definitely going to come, or maybe there are few people who would take it like this, but I believe there should be some start to understand that what are the limits and what are the because see, objectification of women, objectification of few language or few culture, or the way we are giving the expressions are there, which we cannot deny. And the young people who are coming from a generation, we can't only talk about the generation who are in colleges. There are generation who are in school, who are adolescents, they don't understand. right? And the language we are generalizing and we are using, they may feel comfortable, they may feel that is okay to use, but how we, the guideline of honorable court, I believe that is a start of understanding how we need to stop identify and objectify women as a point of context where we can use any kind of word or any kind of expression, just the name of the expression of artist or the freedom of speech.
How many songs in English? You know, there are so many reels on Instagram that speak of how my generation, let's speak for myself, I have grown up with so many English songs, not knowing the the double meaning to it, what it really meant, and those songs were massive hits, and even today they are being sung in concerts, and well, the freedom of expression, who can honor it better than the West? They feel like they're the they are the kings of allowing freedom of speech. They're the best when it comes to allowing freedom and protecting freedom. So they are allowing such music which has a lot of double meaning. So what is wrong with when Indian stars do the same?
But what I think, not necessarily everything which is being allowed
So
in West.
they will seek it from the West then.
Yeah, that's true, but see, the culture and also the background, the education, the system, the rural areas, the understanding, the access to information, those are limited and in our country. And the language which been used in these songs, if we talk about our country, which is Hindi, which is generally used, I don't think in rural areas, and where the because I'm a social worker, I definitely go to the rural places and places where the accessibility is limited and the language spoken is
No,
limited.
but they are catering to the urban audience. Now, if they think of rural India, then how are they going to make their money? No, I mean, if it's about spoiling culture, I feel, well,
No,
it's
it's not. See, it's not for from my perspective. It is not only about spoiling culture. It is about how we are seeing it and how we are putting our accountability as an artist. See, I also practice theater. I do a lot of creative work also, and there is a responsibility for an artist that what we are putting, what you are putting as a performance, as a message of society in the
what is it?
society.
It's not like they're doing some educational poems. It's a
It's not about
song.
educational poem. See, there is a creative expression, and there artists have a certain responsibility that's been taught. I am a master's in performing arts, and
No,
it's
I
there,
understand if they're
there in
instigating
course, right?
violence. You know, I understand if they're instigating
Yes.
violence, where if they're promoting an anti-national movement. I understand if it's considered a national security threat. Because a lot of Sidhu Moosewala's songs were on those lines as well. And I mean, not justifying his murder, but his songs were slightly instigative and had a lot of political tone to it. So, but these
But
songs are all.
do you think objectifying women, objectifying any person for that matter is okay if that song is not harmful or having any that kind of sense which
No,
you
but
are saying?
objectifying women happens. I'm not generalizing it, but I'm saying that it's. Then you ban every Hindi film. Choli ke piche kya hai is a song that is not objectifying women and it's not vulgar. Today we are
Of
sitting
course, it's
many
not.
years later and singing it, enjoying it, still dancing to it.
Of course it is objectifying, but to start with, see, also we cannot deny the fact a lot of cases, lot of things which are not channelized. There was a time when I am also not justifying what used to be there in our childhood. Of course those songs we have also heard and seen, but there was a limited channel to it. But right now we don't have limited channel. The access is just unlimited, and the understanding we see for our generation when those songs were coming, I'm again saying I'm not justifying those songs, not at all. I'm saying that those were equally wrong, But that time there was a particular channel that maybe you are watching TV, or maybe you are going for a movie and then you are seeing. But right now everyone has a phone. Even if a child doesn't have the sense of which is right and what is right and what is not right, they can have the access. So this is how I am seeing it. This is my perspective. Maybe people can have a different perspective on that. But what I have seen, that children doesn't have, especially adolescents, they don't have that sense of understanding. And such song, those song
I,
does
I
create
was
an
very young. I
does
was
create.
an adolescent when I watched Choli Ke Piche, I think. You know, we watched it all on TV with our parents, and our parents also never objected. You know, all of us
But
enjoyed as a
that was
family.
education. And see, you were going to a proper school, you were get what I
No,
mean
but
to
they
say,
are
that
not
you had
catering to the
enough of
rural
channel,
audience.
right?
But anyway, I totally get your point, and I'm no way justifying this. But my only contention here is that. I mean, what are we trying to do? If you're going to keep pulling down each song, oh, your lyrics is not right, pull it down. You know, then I understand the song with Nora Fatehi was, even I was disgusted. It was quite vulgar. But I don't know if this is going to become a fashion and a trend where court is striking down songs saying the lyrics are disgusting, pull it down. Then you're basically trying to monitor and control our culture and the way it's formed either way. Vineet Jindal, would you want to come in on the legality of this? You feel women have finally got justice because of this one song being cancelled?
No, I not. I don't understand. I don't agree with this that women get justice, but definitely there are certain things which has been going in the wrong manner, and definitely, as you said during this conversation, that there are several songs in the past also which is dignifying women in a very derogatory manner. That is wrong, and I think whatsoever if 20 years old song like this, which we are talking about today, can pull it down, why not the others? My simple no thought about this particular aspect is definitely it is a very every country have their own culture. If you are talking about West, there are certain different things. They can say that we are no we are pushing the freedom of speech and expression, but that is also come with a responsibility. Our country have their own culture. We have no pray before the woman. So in that scenario, definitely there are rules and regulations. There are no criminal action could be taken against this kind of words which is in this song or somewhere else. So definitely the court has doing this is very special moment, I must say, because there are so many incidents where court does not step into this kind of scenario and specifically stated that go to the broadcasting ministry upon this kind of scenario and ask them to take action. If they are not taking action, then only you can come to us. But you can understand the gravity of this issue. That's why the Delhi High Court specifically ordered to struck down this all the URLs or the videos of these songs. You can understand, and I have just seen that order. In that order, the judge has specifically stated that I cannot write that lyrics of that song in my order. So you can understand the gravity. So definitely, action should be taken, and I think legal scenario there are IT rules, but I think the IT rules is not that much capable for action on vulgarity or something like anti-social elements. Those who has been very active on social media and other things, I think there need to be change. And as you stated in your report, on a very first note, that there are new IT rules has come into force soon. I think there must be some new things and some effective manner the government put forward for no preventive action in respect of this kind of scenario where vulgarity or something anti-social, anti-country elements would be on social media
All
or
right.
any.
Well, I think the court, as it has observed, says that there's extreme objectification, there's graphic language, and it normalizes harassment and has impact on minors. So, looking at it in a vast lens, that this is detrimental for the growth of minors, and if they watch something like this, you can't unsee it. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate both of you for giving your views on this.